what we've done in 5.1 is we've given the back end a slight stylistic refresh. There's crumb trails throughout the editing experience. It gives you context of where you are, what you're looking at. And we've also begun here with the content type builder to be able to uh, allow users to navigate with a keyboard. And I think that this is an important um, place where we're going to be going with the UI more and more to add keyboard shortcuts to to the different elements of dotCMS. So you can see here I can type and it's gonna populate, and then I can you know navigate up and down without touching my mouse. I think that keyboard shortcuts are important from user experience. Um, as Stefan mentioned, we've added the ability when designing your content types to create them as multi-column forms. So you can basically design the editing experience for your users that you'd like. So you can say, okay, for example, in this example, I have a movie type, and you can see I've decided to put it in a two-column order. And if you take a look at what that type looks like from an editor's perspective, you can see here it's a nice, clean two-column layout. So the column capability, the ability to add those columns, you can add tabs as well. But you can see here in the columns, you can make a 4-column, 3-column, 2-column, or 1-column design, and then drop your fields, drag your fields, and drop them right into that, and that's going to control what the editing experience looks like. Let me talk a little bit about the importance of field variables in dotCMS 5.1. The field level metadata was a capability that actually dotCMS had before the release of 5 that the new content type editor sort of hid. But in 5.1, we're going to begin to use this and leverage the field metadata in ways that I think are important to most of our users. So in this example and these examples, I just want to share with you what I've done. I've put together 3 different content types, which is a movie content type, a database of popular movies, studio, which is the studios those movies were made under, and rating, or the MPAA maturity level of those movies. And those types are interrelated within our system. But going back to field variables, the importance of field variables in 5.1 and where we're going to take the idea of the use of them is allow you to customize the behavior and look and feel of individual fields at the editor level. So if we take a look at the studio content editing form, we can see that multi-column form again, but this field here is actually the WYSIWYG field, but it's been configured using field variables to only display the text without any of the toolbars, without any of the sort of pieces around the normal WYSIWYG. It's been customized for this particular application. You can see it is a WYSIWYG. You can still use keyboard to bold and italicize and things like that. But it's controllable at a field level. So you can have a content type that has multiple WYSIWYGs, some large, some fully capable, others small. Using field variables, they can all be customized individually, right? And you can see what that looks like from a field variable level. If we take a look at the studio description here, field variable, you can see here there's a key here, tinymce props. We use tinymce as our WYSIWYG, and you can customize each WYSIWYG within a particular content type. And you can even script within that so that you can say, if user has power user role, show them advanced formatting, show them the table editor, show them some of the other capabilities within tinymce. Otherwise, only show them a very simple WYSIWYG. So it's a capability. Everyone asks us how to customize the WYSIWYG in dotCMS, and it can now in the 5 series it can be done at a field by field level, which I think is an important new capability. And to end up here, I wanted to share with you one other thing that we're doing throughout the UIs. We're exposing the API endpoints. So dotCMS, all of these capabilities in dotCMS are available via API to both set and get, and to use the content definitions that have been defined externally to the system. We're just exposing that, pushing that up to a level to make it very, very easy for developers to begin to engage with that.